it's when you have a deal under contract and you have to close that deal. You have a limited amount of time to do all your due diligence, to put together the capital stack, and to close the deal. Usually it's 60 to 90 days. And so to get your investors on board, you got to put them into high gear too, and they need to commit, within a 24, 48 hour period when you're raising the capital, and, they need to send over their funds. And so if someone says they commit to the deal and then they don't send their funds, within a few days or a week or 2 weeks later, and then they come up with an excuse that they're not going to come in, well, that puts you behind. And you can't really go back to the lender and say, hey, my partner didn't come up with money, you got to give me some extra time. It doesn't really work that way. So it's just, I think it's just the time frame to get a deal done is the hardest part of the syndication model.
Can you give us some tips or maybe things you've learned to get investors to commit within 24 to 48 hours?
Well, you get on, like the way I've done it is I get on a phone call, we go over the whole deal in detail. And at the end of that phone call, I say, look, is it something you're interested or not? Usually they're going to give me a firm commitment, yes. And then if they need time to think about it, they say, hey, you know what, I need to really sleep on it. I need to talk to my spouse about it. I say, no problem. Can you get back to me with 24 to 48 hours? And they, usually always say yes. So that I always get a commitment from them that they'll get back to me in that time frame.